I feel like that Fleet is having the time of her life until she gets punched in the face with forward air. That's how gotta have the match.
This is how it typically goes, man. I mean, it's obviously tough to play around in general against the a character like Etalus is like a hurtbox the size of Wyoming, you know? If it can get run down by projectiles and whatnot. But that's why, again, I come to last match, less extreme though, is you gotta play a super aggressive game.
Oh my god!
And that's exactly what Mr.Watch&Learn is trying to do here. Right off the gates, both these players are swinging. We are swinging this game.
Yeah, and if you can, with Etalus, it's just if you can't deal with the recovery game and you can't deal with just being able to deal with an ice dash attack and the mix afterwards, then you're just gonna have a very difficult time. And Mr.Watch&Learn trying to make Seelder pay for it, inviting this invader on over with a nice little pressure sequence down through. He just misses though.
Oh, trying to hang on just barely to make it back. Goes high recovery, opposite icicles again. Able to make it back. Watch&Learn in the driver's seat gets a little overzealous there with that forward drone. With the reverse icicle still somehow able to make it back. Seelder sitting here comfortably on the ground, not going to overextend. Waiting patiently at the ledge, goes to that late nair. Etalus recovery, man, you give him the opportunity to make it back, just barely missing the mark though. 127 to link the toenail of the downer, gonna take it out. My goodness.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my. Silly bear, dude. And again, it's like we're seeing. Oh my god. Oh, you got lost in the sauce. You got lost in the ice, buddy. That's crazy.
This is something you gotta be careful of. Etalus is all about getting those cheese spots, but Fleet's one of those characters that not only can survive, but just being able to do a quick nair at the shield will shut down a lot of different options Etalus might be wanting to get. And a downstroke gets this punch again, but the double up bear, great amounts of damage to that bear. Knocking Fleet directly to the face as well as the icicle finding its mark. Mr.Watch&Learn finds some way to close this stock out there, missing the dare, however.
Oh, the Dome is really going to go through that downer, just barely hanging on. Seelder's going to close it out. Gets a little over aggressive, gets called out by that Etalus down there. You cannot get overzealous against a character like this again, because he can quite literally maul you like a bear. Take this game back into a saver. But as I say that, speaking of maul, Seelder going to be dog walking you all the way down to the blast zone. Playing the Fleet game right now. Playing it perfectly and catching the reverse hit of that up E.
Denies it down. Great stuff by Seelder with that Fleet. Using up special on the last hitbox of it. To just kind of reject it. I think that's the great part about Etalus up special, is that you're projectile immune while you're flying up. But the problem is you're not hitting. You are not hitting. You will get clocked in the face with a back air, with a nair. And that's exactly what a few of the interactions can happen. But Seelder just kind of being able to shut it out with the great usage of the up B. And hopping onto game number 2 on Jewel Fail. We'll see what adjustments that this can make, because that was still a relatively close match.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think like obviously the biggest thing for Mr.Watch&Learn going forward here is like, yeah, obviously you need to be aggressive foot forward, but it's like being less reliant on those like big reads and like the down strong catching you back, whatever. Just going for like what is safe and what is consistent for you to get. Exactly what we're going for the offstage game, with Fleet's floaty nature, going out there with those aerial coverages again, the grabs into the icicles. This is the kind of stuff, this is what Etalus lives on. None of that down strong nonsense, you know? This is the kind of stuff we need to go consistently for here. How did that back air miss? How did that back air miss?
Cross up with that now. And trying to get the up air as well. And cuts off the side special with the snare. Powerful tool, but that's the problem when you utilize those icicles too much. When you get too comfortable with it, you're so vulnerable to getting parried. It's the biggest counterplay to get that move. A great tech from Seelder to avoid that down there from giving
And Bradley Prison's up beast is not going to be taken down by those down airs, so down strong isn't going to do it just yet. Mr.Watch&Learn still hanging on with the air dodge back as well, trying to make it back, but that back air is going to close it out. Fantastic stuff there from Seelder again, playing the patient game consistently here throughout this set.
letting that lead get too crazy, and plenty of ice on this field. Seelder keeping aware of that one as that marker ticks on down and continuing with his aggression off stage, knowing there's so many of these attacks that can just keep cutting off this Etalus recovery, but overextended.
You cannot. The thing is, you can play the consistent game playing into high ground near the ledge as well. But you cannot be going that deep if you're not 100% certain he'll connect. Because Etalus can, again, like the reverse potential of this character is probably the highest in the game. Like all the moves you can do absolutely destroy your stocks. But now, there we go, covering the height, going consistently up there with that float, not going to overextend, and now playing patiently at the ledge, learning the lesson, not going to dip down too badly, instead going to stay at the ledge, close it out to one here.
It's like what I said earlier about, yeah, you're immune from projectiles, but Seelder is easily positioned in order to strike back, and speaking of that, a forward strong bites down and sinks and finds the stock, and here comes the combo sequence. No! Great DI by Mr.Watch&Learn to immediately go off stage.
Goodness gracious, man. And again, Mr.Watch&Learn playing the exact aggressive game that we need to keep contend with this fleet. Come back with that back forward air again, do some damage on the ground. But again, once Seelder gets in position to play the offstage gameplay, he's not going anywhere. Taking it all the way to the bank. Going up 2-0 in this set.
Also, that's the greenest I've seen the bear. Ooh. I love Seelder's eyebrow rose, like, whoa.
Ooh.
Well, interesting. I've yet to see Mr. Watch&Learn's Orsburn, which I'm guessing is the main before Etalus was coming out there, and Orsburn, a character that everyone should know at this time, especially when it's piloted by the best player, or I should say, arguably the best player in the game.
Yeah, no, with the considering the certain someone getting #1 online with random, it's up there right now. I'll say that much. I was gonna say, I think Mr. Watch&Learn definitely not akin to as much playing Fortran, at least in the recent months. I mean, it's not like all Etalus at Collision. I'm seeing mostly again. I feel like this is more like a resurgence of Fortran, recognizing that like, you know, some Etalus matchups are just kind of butt. And Fortran, I think it is like, dude, like he kind of gets destroyed by projectiles. Like he is a fat dude. But Fortran can definitely make up for some of the weaknesses that this matchup entails, like being able to contend with Fleet on the ground, having the frame data for it. But yeah, I mean, obviously Fleet is still a strong character no matter what way you cut it. Oh my goodness.
That was insane trickery, because I think everyone was fooled, including Mr. Watch&Learn. In what direction this Orsburn was. Whoa, that was sick!
You have been deceived. Thoughts on being deceived? How do you feel about that?
Not a big fan of being.
You're a big fan? Come on.
Not a big fan.
Wow. And makes it back on to the not gonna go to the ledge though, and Seelder of course take advantage, going back down there with those backers. I love the consistent aerial pressure from this fleet. Oh, that's Deceit. That's the clone.
I got deceived.
You got Deceit, buddy. And you also in Deceit.
Can't help it. I'm gullible.
You're addicted to getting Deceit, it's okay.
All of a sudden, trying to mix up on this movement, but Seelder is just maintaining the ground. And ooh, great cutoff there, knowing that the every fleet player loves edge canceling over there. Oh.
Not gonna make it back that time, unfortunately. And now Seelder one stock away from going up forward in a 3-0. But a nice little conversion there from this Fortune. Again, trying to go high, covering this fleet on the way back. Again, they named the game the entire time Seelder. Consistent defensive gameplay, man. And so good waiting for these reactionary approaches back in. Especially Mr. Watch&Learn at a deficit, always trying to force an aggressive approach in. But this fleet has absolutely no reason to challenge him off stage. Especially when it comes to a decision like this. Now that you're in the driver's seat, now it's time to activate. Hey, you made it back. You ate 51% for your troubles.
And it's a potential opportunity. Let's see second part. Strong rip. Great parry, however, by Seelder. And getting up tilts, but ooh! A little bit of shenanigans happened, but Great DI to stay alive, but for how long? Just good enough to make it on back, but he didn't go for promo.
Yeah, that's rough, buddy. I'll tell you. At 134, this fleet is still just not going to take the bait. This skin's still playing the same game plan. Even go for the edge cancel on the Jules Up platform now. But down throw in the back air might just close it out. It won't, not just yet. But man, Mr. Watch learned something yesterday. You're going to find it up strong, but last night scenario at 120, you have to like fully hone it in here. Because again, one lingering float cancel aerial is going to spell wrap for this set on the part of Watch and Learn. Oh, wait a minute though. He's red. It's Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And that's going to be Seelder again. That's our third 3-0.